staying there right now and what they particularly need there. And again, they appreciate the hot soup. She said they could really use some CTA cards. She told me herself she has, there's a job that she's seeking. She wants to go apply for a job, but she needs clothing. She needs an outfit and she needs to get cleaned up to do this. And we're actually going to help her out with that.
Okay.
By getting her some clothing to wear and the means to get cleaned up for a job interview. She also showed me her little kitten that lives with her.
Oh,
She has a cute little kitten named Smokey, so we're going to remember to bring a little bit of wet and dry cat food for her cat.
wonderful, wonderful.
So it's, the program's really evolving. We started out with the hot soup, the fruit, the bread, but we're trying to bring an extra item each month. Right now we're doing rain ponchos. We also want to do socks, blankets, items that they need. And I think the CTA cards we're looking into, that's going to be an expenditure of ours that we're going to really use our fund that we have set up.
Great.
That people can donate to.
Lisa, your experience so far?
Yeah, I just really love the whole process, from beginning to end. And it's not a huge commitment, actually, not at all. And when we drive out there and we park and we get everything set up and then, people come to us, we're usually, by the time we park and then pack back up, it's 20-25 minutes. So it's a pretty quick process.
Right.
And it's also nice, just the fellowship. There's a lot more going on there than just us delivering food too. It's the fellowship in the kitchen, it's the volunteers, it's talking about homelessness and how we can help people and not ostracize them or marginalize them either.
That's wonderful. And the recording finally started to record as Paul, as you were talking about meeting the people. So I'm going to jump right in here and say that I'm talking to Paul Conley from Lakeview Lutheran Church and Lisa Maggiore from St. Luke. They're talking about the hot soup project. It is, but I'm glad we came in right when you were talking about the people we're serving. So I'm sorry. And Paul has shared that he's done reconnaissance, gotten to know some people, and this is what they've asked for: a hot meal, which is a luxury. At one point, I had shared that, Mahatma Gandhi at one point said that the only form that God dare show up for people who are hungry is food. So this is ministry, but it's also just being human. And again, just so that folks who are watching this video know what they can do and when this happens. So the second Monday, what happens of every month?
We have a Zoom meeting. It doesn't last, it's 30 minutes. And we just find out who's willing to help out and in what capacity. So we need people to cook, we need people to clean, we need people to pack stuff up, and then we need people to deliver.
And so you will put that with this that information with this truncated video tomorrow and maybe Friday in our e-letter, and I will make sure and forward it to the other congregations. And Paul, you said something that I hated to miss recording it, so I'm going to ask you to say it again. And that is, what got you going in this? Enough meetings, right? And just boots on the ground?
Yeah, we had a meeting and people were talking about scheduling more meetings to talk about it again. And I just said, I can't. There are managers and I'm more of a doer, and I just wanted to get out there and do it. And Lisa jumped on board, and I'm glad she did.
So am I. And so the third Wednesday of each month right now, we are serving a hot meal. And again, just share the pieces that go into that. Food and preparation, etc.
So far we've been, it's been very gracious. People are donating the food the ingredients in order to make the soup, or chili. We've had chili too. But we don't want that to hold people back. If for whatever reason they want to cook, but they can't afford the ingredients, we do have a bucket of money that we can get those ingredients, and then that person can come to the church, either Lakeview, St. Luke, and cook.
Yeah.
That's
And
right.
we're rotating between St. Luke's and Lakeview Lutheran right now. But you could, if you don't want to come to the church and cook, you could cook the soup in your home and just drop it off at the church, and we'll reheat it and package it from there if that's easier for people.
Yes,
Wonderful.
we're making it easy for everybody.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. And I had shared a Bible passage, and it didn't pick it up, but I'm going to share it now because I think this is what we're doing. Where in the book of Hebrews it says, "Let us hold fast to the confession of our hope without wavering, for the one who promises faithful. And let us consider how to provoke one another to love and good works." And I think that's what's going on here. And we're stronger together in Lakeview with our congregations than alone, aren't we?
Oh, absolutely.
Sure.
You know, like Paul said, this is the fellowship of all of us together. You know.
There's strength in numbers.
That's right.
Mhm.
So any final word each of you would like to share about what this means to you, or encouragement, or anything you want to share?
I would encourage people to volunteer with us. Don't be intimidated. If you just want to do it 1 month to see if you like it, there's no commitment. That's why we do the Zoom meeting beforehand every month, just to see who's interested that month. And it's maybe you might not like this project, but it might inspire you to start a different project or get involved with another project.
Wonderful.
Yeah. And I also think it's been nice to do something hands-on and giving, you know, especially during COVID, we've been so isolated from
That's right.
so many things, that this one act really fills my heart, actually, you know, fills my heart and my soul with good feelings and good thoughts.
Yeah.
And like I said, we're not there to judge, and we're not there to decide what should or should not people do. We're there to just say, here you go, this is what you asked for, and we're giving this to you because, as Paul said, we see you and we care about you.
We see you. Thank you so much. And it does my heart and soul good to hear the two of you talk about this. So God's peace be with you all. And with all of you, our Lakeview Parish friends, the Holy Spirit's doing something pretty amazing here. Let's see what happens next.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. I'm trying to find the record. It's still recording.
I think there should be like a red button at the very bottom where it says record.
Yeah, I'm looking for that. Stop